Hi everyone. I'm right now demonstrating how to knit the lavender field pattern. It's a very pretty lacy pattern, and there are very prominent little rosettes, and then in the middle are all these curved bell-shaped or bunch of flower. It forms a floral structure here. So this pattern is comprised of 8 stitches and 8 rows. I'm going to demonstrate how these are formed. This is a very simple pattern where lace eyelets are knitted only on 2 rows, and there are simply stockinette rows. Here I'm demonstrating how to knit the pattern lavender fields. This is a hat that I've been knitting, and it's almost going to finish. It's on 64 pegs, and the 64 pegs on this loom is divided in 8 sections, and each sections have 8 pegs, because the pattern is 8 stitch. So peg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 sections like these. I will demonstrate a couple of these sections for you to follow. Now, mark one thing is that whenever we knit laces, first we have to see which, because lace is all about eyelet making. So we have to first see that on which pegs we are to create the eyelets. So in this pattern, eyelets are created on peg 2 and peg 8. First eyelet is on peg 2 and the second eyelet is on peg 8. Every pattern repeat has 2 eyelets. And we will also use a technique which is termed as central double decrease, or CDD, which is knitted on peg 5 of this 8 stitch pattern. So we will start by knitting the first peg, which is knit 1. So here's the knit 1, then we have to knit 2 and then create the central double decrease, which is on peg 5. So in order to create an eyelet on peg 2 and a central double decrease on peg 5, after knitting peg 1, we will straight go to peg 5. So we will lift the stitch on peg 4 and bring it on peg 5. And lift the stitch on peg 3, place it on peg 4, lift the stitch on peg 2 and place it on peg 3. Now you see there are 2 stitches on the 5th peg, but we need 3 stitches. So from the left side of the section, we will lift a stitch from peg 6 and place it back on peg 5, and then lift the stitch on peg 7 and place it on peg 6 and peg 8 to peg 7. Now this movement of the stitch is giving this curve. If you can see this, the curves of these flower, it is formed by moving these stitches, and then we are going to knit it. And knit 2, and there is an eyelet, and then we will anchor the working yarn. We will pass the working yarn in front of the empty peg, creating an eyelet, and anchor it in the peg 1 of the second section. One more time, see how I move the pegs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th peg, we are going to create the central double decrease. Lift the stitch from peg 4, bring it on peg 5. From peg 3, bring it on peg 4, and peg 2, bring it on peg 3. Now the peg 2 is empty for creating the eyelet. Now on the left side, let's move the stitch on peg 6 to peg 5, 7 to peg 6, and 8 to peg 7. So now we have 2 empty pegs for creating eyelet. And let's pass this working yarn in front of the peg and knit. Knit 1, knit 2, and central double decrease, which is knit 3 together, and then again knit 2 and anchor the working yarn to the peg 1 of next set, and continue working like this. And the next row will be a plain knit row, and then again we are going to do one more of this row. So this knit pattern only has 2 eyelet rows, which is the same row repeated twice with a knit row in between, and then there are 4 more rows of unit stitch. All the knit stitch used in this pattern is unit. Thank you so much. Hope you followed it and enjoy knitting Lavender Fields.